Imagine a cotton ball had legs, a sense of humor, and a need for constant emotional support. That's the Bichon Frise. Fluffy, happy, and outrageously charming, these dogs are like little comedians with hearts of gold. But what's it really like to live with one? In this video, we're diving into the real pros and cons of owning a Bichon Frise. The highs, the lows, the fluff-related chaos. Whether you're thinking about getting one or you're just here for the cute dog facts, welcome to Doggy Pedia, your go-to spot for everything canine. Hit that subscribe button and let's talk Bichons. Let's get into it. Pros of owning a Bichon Frise. 1. Loving, affectionate companion. Bichons don't just like their people, they adore them. We're talking shadow-level loyalty. These pups are snuggly, loving, and emotionally in tune like a dog-shaped weighted blanket. They're happiest when they're right next to you, or on top of you. They want to be involved in everything. Watching TV, doing laundry, scrolling TikTok, doesn't matter. If you're home, they're glued to your side like furry little life coaches. It's like having a best friend who never judges and always wants to cuddle. If your idea of a perfect pet is one who loves hard, the Bichon will absolutely deliver. 2. Friendly and social. Bichons are total extroverts in dog form. They greet strangers like old friends, charm visitors with their floofy waddle, and usually get along great with kids. They're basically the golden retriever of small dogs. Super friendly, super sweet, and always down to make a new friend. They're not aggressive, not standoffish, and definitely not the type to lurk in the corner. If you've got a social lifestyle or a family full of chaos, this little party animal will fit right in. Bonus, they're cute enough to get compliments wherever they go. Total attention magnets. 3. Good with other pets. Got other dogs? Maybe a cat who thinks it runs the place? A Bichon will probably just roll with it. They're generally good team players and, with the right introductions, they fit into multi-pet households surprisingly well. They're not dominant, not snappy, and they're not usually drama starters. With proper socialization, they'll play nice, share toys, and maybe even curl up next to the cat for a nap. Eventually, they're like the diplomatic peacekeepers of the dog world. All charm, no chaos. So if your home already has 4 legs running around, adding a Bichon won't likely shake things up. 4. Small size, big adaptability. City dweller? Live in a cozy apartment? No backyard? No problem. Bichons are the perfect size for small space living. They don't need a massive yard or endless running room. Just a comfy corner, some toys, and you. They're playful indoors and adjust well to apartment life, especially if you give them daily walks and some mental stimulation. Their size also makes travel easier. They're small enough to carry, easy to bring on planes, and not intimidating to neighbors. Bonus, they won't knock over furniture or steal your spot on the couch. Unless you want them to. 5. Low shedding, hypoallergenic coat. If you're allergic to dog hair or just hate vacuuming, the Bichon's got your back. Their coat is famously low shedding, which means you won't find fur stuck to every piece of black clothing you own. It's more like hair than fur, and it traps dander instead of spreading it, making them a popular pick for allergy sufferers. Are they truly hypoallergenic? Not 100%, but they're definitely one of the better options. And that white, cloud-like coat? It's a vibe. Just know it's also a commitment. But more on that in the cons. 6. Intelligent and trainable. Don't let the fluff fool you. These dogs are smart, like learn tricks in 5 minutes if there are snacks involved. Bichons are quick learners, eager to please, and they love attention, which makes training a fun bonding experience. Whether it's sit, stay, or spinning like a top for treats, they're game. Positive reinforcement goes a long way with them, and they tend to pick up commands faster than some other small breeds. They're great for first-time owners and even enjoy dog sports like agility. Yes, even with all that floof flying around. 7. Playful and joyful personality. Ever seen a dog do spontaneous zoomies for absolutely no reason? That's the Bichon Blitz, and it's glorious. These dogs are goofballs in the best way. They'll make you laugh daily with their clownish energy, silly expressions, and bouncy, cartoonish movements. They're natural entertainers with a huge joy for life vibe that's totally contagious. Whether they're chasing a toy or rolling around on the carpet like they just discovered gravity, they're always fun to be around. They're like your own personal mood lifter in a fur coat. 8. Long lifespan. Bichons are in it for the long haul. They often live 14 to 15 years and, with proper care, sometimes even longer. That means if you adopt one, you're signing up for over a decade of fluffy companionship, zoomies, snuggles, and unconditional love. Of course, this also means planning for the long term. More vet visits, more grooming, and eventually some senior care. But for many, the emotional payoff is 100% worth it. You're not just getting a pet, you're getting a true family member who sticks around. Cons of owning a Bichon Frise. 1. Needs constant companionship. These dogs do not do well alone. Like, even a trip to the bathroom alone might trigger a panic-level attachment. Bichons crave human interaction and can develop full-on separation anxiety if left alone too long. Whining, barking, destructive chewing, all on the table. If you work long hours or travel often, this can quickly become a problem. They're best suited to households where someone's almost always home. Retirees, remote workers, families with flexible schedules. They're like little emotional barnacles, adorable, loving barnacles. 2. Attention-seeking, Velcro dog syndrome. You know how some dogs chill on their own? Bichons are not those dogs. They want your attention constantly, and they're not subtle about it. They'll follow you from room to room, stare longingly while you cook, and try to wedge themselves between you and your phone. It's cute until it's not. If you're someone who likes personal space, this can be overwhelming. Spoil them too much, and they can get clingy, bossy, or even overprotective. Boundaries help, but still, if you adopt a Bichon, prepare for a full-time co-pilot. 3. Possible excessive barking. So here's the thing. Bichons have a lot to say. Is that the mailman? Bark, a bird on the porch? Bark, a leaf falling off a tree in another zip code? You guessed it, bark. While they're not aggressive, they are very alert, and they tend to sound off when they hear anything unusual. This makes them decent watchdogs, but it can be a pain if you live in a quiet apartment or have noise-sensitive neighbors. The good news? With consistent training, you can tone it down. But left unchecked, they might just treat your front window like their personal security post. 4. Difficult housebreaking. Potty training. A Bichon can feel like trying to teach a toddler quantum physics. Their small bladders mean they need to go often, and their stubborn side means they sometimes choose not to go where you want them to. Even with a solid routine, accidents can be a thing for longer than you'd expect. Patience, consistency, and maybe a stash of pee pads will be your best friends during this phase. They do learn, eventually, but it's definitely not a set it and forget it situation. If you're a clean freak, brace yourself. 5. High grooming needs. That gorgeous white fluff doesn't take care of itself. Bichons have thick, curly coats that look effortless but require daily brushing to prevent mats, plus regular baths, trimming, and full-on pro-grooming every few weeks. It's like having a living stuffed animal that needs its own spa day, constantly. Neglect the coat and you'll end up with a walking tangle. The grooming time and cost are real and non-negotiable. If you're not ready to either learn the skills or pay for a groomer, this may not be your breed. Fluffy comes at a price. 6th stubborn streak. Yes, they're smart. Yes, they're trainable. But also, sometimes they just won't. Bichons can be a little willful, especially if they think there's no treat involved. They're not aggressive about it, but they'll give you that "nah, I'm good" face and saunter off like tiny white royalty. Without consistent boundaries, they can develop small dog syndrome, a cute name for not-so-cute behaviors like ignoring commands or acting like they run the house. They need firm but gentle training and can't be allowed to think they're above the law, even if they look like angels. 7. Moderate exercise needs. Bichons aren't couch potatoes. They don't need marathon runs, but they do need daily activity, walks, playtime, and brain games to stay happy. Under-exercised Bichons get bored, and bored Bichons can get loud or destructive. They thrive in homes where people engage with them regularly. A few laps around the coffee table won't cut it. If you're expecting a dog that just wants to snuggle all day, think again. They're cheerful, high-spirited little fluff rockets, and they want fun, not just naps. 8. Health maintenance. Like most purebred dogs, Bichons come with a few built-in maintenance alerts. They're prone to dental issues. Yes, you have to brush those tiny teeth. Skin allergies, cataracts, and luxating patellas. Kneecaps that slip. That means vet bills can add up over time. Their long lifespan is great, but it also means more years of checkups, grooming, and TLC, especially in their golden years. A healthy Bichon can live a long, happy life, but you've got to stay on top of their care. Fluff doesn't fix everything. 9. Initial and ongoing costs. These little charmers don't come cheap. Buying a purebred Bichon from a reputable breeder can cost a pretty penny, and that's just the beginning. The regular grooming, potential vet care, training, high-quality food, and maybe even dental cleanings all add up. Lifetime Bichons often cost more than the average small dog. They're worth it, no question, but it's not a budget breed. If you're looking for a low-cost companion, this might not be the fluff ball for you. So, is the Bichon Frise the perfect dog for you? If you're up for the grooming, can offer lots of attention, and you don't mind a little sass with your snuggles, they're absolute joy bombs. But if you need an independent, low-maintenance dog, their clingy, high-upkeep vibe might be a little too much fluff to handle. Either way, thanks for watching. If this helped you decide, or made you fall even deeper in love with Bichons, give this video a like, hit subscribe, and drop a comment. Got a Bichon? Thinking about getting one? We want the stories, the cuddles, the chaos, the cloud-shaped zoomies. See you in the next one on Doggy Pedia, where dog lovers unite, and the fluff is always welcome.